Yo, as requested, I'm going to be reviewing a video by Tuna Tavus. It's a collaboration with Eddie Hall. A full day of eating 15,000 calories.
Hello everyone, I am with the world's strongest man, Eddie Hall today. Hey. How are you, man?
The world's oldest looking man. If you would tell me that these guys are in their 40s, 50s, then I wouldn't think anything of it. But Eddie Hall on the left is 36 and Tuna Tavus on the right was 24 when this video was filmed.
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. We are going to do Eddie's diet.
How are you fine? You look like you're in your 40s, if not even 50s. You're severely obese. It's incredibly unhealthy. How on earth are you fine?
Routine. I did that for content.
Yeah, I remember, yeah. How did it go?
40.
That pretty much explains my life.
The girls must love these guys, looking like they're 50 years old, talking about farting, obese. Wow, just prime examples of men.
That was a strong
I can remember that is fart man.
Yeah.
Are you going to eat it, by the way?
I can't. Like, I'm in the fight camp, so I can't. 12,000 calories would set me back like 2 weeks of training.
How are the fights, by the way?
Training's going well and got some good contracts, good fights coming up. So.
I saw you beat up 2 guys.
Yeah. It's good fun. Should try it.
Yeah, I will someday. But it doesn't go at the same time with the power sport, you know. Always tired. Yes. Body weight.
I can imagine, yeah. So you're 180 kilos?
180.
That's heavy.
Right now you are?
About 165.
Yes, they are tall, but they are still very severely obese.
Well, my biggest, I was 196.
Yeah, I remember.
Fucking massive like that. Sweaty, tired, not comfortable.
Thank you for having us.
At least he admits that being that kind of a body is not comfortable, obviously.
Today?
No, thank you.
It's really easy honor for me. You are my childhood hero.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. That's awesome.
When you did the first 500 kgs deadlift, I was in high school.
All right, nice.
I was working bodybuilding, fitness, and when I saw that, I put all that crap and said, a man should look like this.
You've done a good job.
Start with the breakfast?
I think we'll head out for breakfast.
That's exactly what's wrong with the media today, especially social media. They brainwash children into believing that that's how you're supposed to look like.
A nice coffee.
Okay.
But firstly, the first thing I do when I wake up is start smashing in cranberry juice.
Always dehydrated?
Yeah, always dehydrated, but you'll probably have about 5 litres of cranberry juice today.
Okay.
All throughout the day, we're going to have lots of water, so we drink lots of water.
I wonder why he drinks cranberry juice. It's obviously pasteurized juice. If it was raw, natural juice, okay, there would be a lot of fructose in a liquid form, which is very easy to absorb, and I don't think that much fructose is good for the liver. Fructose is fine, up until a point, because you wouldn't naturally get that much of it, especially in a juiced form, obviously. But pasteurized juice doesn't have any enzymes left anymore. You can't assimilate the nutrients. Not that there's any nutrients to speak of anymore anyway, except for some minerals, which are not ionized. You cannot absorb them anymore the way you would from natural raw food. Essentially, you're just drinking sugar water.
Water as well, milk, coconut waters.
Coconut water is good if it's raw, again. Otherwise, again, it's sugar water.
Jeez. There we go. Oh. Nice. And then this one's for your breakfast.
I'm carrying it by myself?
Yeah. Let's go.
Coolest way to hit the breakfast.
Oh my god, this is really sad.
I hate living in this, by the way, there's sweats, man.
I feel for you, man. I've been there. It's an extra layer of fat, just insulates you, like a seal.
The body is just constantly detoxing. It's so insanely much stress. That's why they are aging like that. Jesus, look at these guys. Absolute abominations.
Wow.
All right, Tuna, you ready, mate? You got 5 bacon, 5 eggs, 5 sausages, beans, tomatoes, black pudding, fried bread, and 2 rounds of toast. You feeling confident?
Yeah.
No problem for you?
That's okay.
English breakfasts wouldn't even be that bad as far as garbage cooked food goes if it wasn't for the beans and the toast. Just phytic acid, other anti-nutrients. Also, protein inhibitors, as in you will not get as much protein out of the beans themselves, but also the other food that you're eating in that moment, which would be the eggs, for example. It's counterproductive, seeing as what they're trying to do is gain mass, I suppose, fat and muscle. If you want that, then leave out the beans and the bread at least. It would be a way better breakfast. It's just so disgusting to look at them, the way they eat. It's just absolute garbage disposals. Really, really messed up.
Did you do beans and turkey like that?
Yeah. I'm not much of a bean guy, actually. More like meat guy.
Nobody's a bean guy, but I'm glad to hear that nobody likes beans. Otherwise, people would eat them raw, which is impossible. They just eat them with a lot of ketchup and sauces to try to get them down.
Same.
Yeah, same. Okay, but then why do you eat that garbage? Then just eat meat and eggs for breakfast. That would be a good breakfast.
You usually don't talk while eating, right?
No. Eat.
Look at how red these guys are, man. Like, how long are they even gonna live, realistically?
I like that, man, making sandwiches.
It's my first time in England.
First time here ever?
Ever.
Wow.
First time.
You can know if somebody is unhealthy when you can't even tell. Is it the drugs? Is it the obesity, high blood pressure, or acne, which is making their faces so red? When you can't know, when you gotta guess what it is, then it's over.
I'm eating a real English breakfast.
What do you think?
A lot of protein and fats. That's good.
Yeah. What's a normal breakfast in Turkey?
Type of jams, egg, like this one.
Yeah.
With sucuk. You know sucuk?
No.
It's like a bacon.
Right, okay.
Turkish bacon.
Yeah.
Olives. The Turkish breakfast tradition is like you eat it with your family.
So everyone sits down.
Yeah, everybody.
Bacon is meat, but bacon has sodium chloride, obviously, which is going to cause essentially necrosis in the body.
How many liters do you drink water every day?
Now, at least 10.
I drink like 15.
When I was your size, about 50.
Yeah.
And that's on top of milk, cranberry juice. You know what I mean? Probably about 20 litres.
Yeah,
in total.
yeah.
You have to. Most people struggle to drink 2 litres. It's nuts.
Regular people.
Yeah,
Who
regular.
doesn't weigh 180?
Oh, we're done. Oh, come on, Tuna. There's some beans left there, mate.
I wouldn't want to miss the calories.
Fair play, man. Does that touch the sides? You feel full at all?
No, yeah, I feel full, of course, but I'm okay.
Okay. So we've got about 2 hours until lunch. Go back to my house.
Okay.
Just chill out, eh?
Resting.
Resting. That's a big part of my day, resting.
Yeah.
A little rest for your training, you know? With the gym.
Yeah, they eat, train, and then they just rest all day long because they have no energy to do anything. These guys are completely lethargic for the most part.
Juice and the breakfast, you've done about 3,000 calories so far. On top of your breakfast, you've already had 3,500. That'd be about right?
Yeah, 4,000 maybe.
Oh, so you had a big breakfast?
Yeah.
There we go then. So we're on 4,000 calories already, and we are 20 past 10.
Always dehydrated.
I'm the same, man. It's fucking horrible. Be about an hour until lunch.
I'm hungry.
Really? Fucking hell. Remind me of myself 10 years ago.
Everybody in the comments say, I will die in 3 years. This is not a life.
That's interesting. I didn't even know that. But he doesn't even care. Everybody cares about dying, obviously. And nobody wants to die. But when you're this self-destructive and when you've been brainwashed so severely, then it's just super hard to snap out of it. Because he doesn't actually really believe that he's going to die, even though everybody keeps telling him that. And it's very true. I'm pleasantly surprised that people in the comments are telling him that.
Everyone said that to me for years and years and years. About a year.
Yeah, but you're 36, man. You look like you're 50 pretty much. You obviously aged your body biologically by a lot. You're obviously not going to have a long life. That's clear, that you should understand. But both of them seem to be in denial.
Like 2016, like the year before I won World's Strongest Man, the doctor actually told me to stop. Like he says, you are this close to having a heart attack and a stroke. And like you
That's how they look like, yeah.
think about it, right? So you're 180 kilo. So if you put you into a chart with like normal people, someone who's really unfit and unhealthy, just about to have a heart attack, a stroke, everything else, probably weighs about 125, 130 kilo. Yeah, so he's like top of the chart. And then you've got people like you and me, 180. So it's like, you think about it, statistically, in the whole fucking world, you are one of the most likely people to have a heart attack and a stroke, according to the data.
And also have deadlifts.
Yeah.
Squats.
Being that big and strong is great, but it does take years off your life, man. So you've got, for me,
Oh, okay. they really do realize it. That's interesting. Didn't Eddie Hall, in that one video that I review, say that he feels young and fit or something? He said something about young, but now he kind of gets it.
I set a goal to win the World's Strongest Man, and then I was like, that's it, I'm done. Whether I, just win it once and I'm done. And then I was going to lose the weight. And I had to, because if you did 10 years or 15 years like this, you're not going to live much past 50. You got it.
Oh, wow. Wow. He really gets that after all, and that's why he lost the weight. Good for you, man. Yeah. But now you should really lose way more weight. He could actually still somewhat save his life.
Got to, at some point, you'd be like, right, I've done what I needed to do. You know, I've benched 300 kilo, I've done 500 kilo.
Yeah, wow. And then what? Who cares about it? If you have children, the Tuna guy probably doesn't, then you should be there for your children. They are going to be crying when daddy is gone. They're not going to care that daddy is gone and he lifted 300 kilograms. They don't care about it at all. As in zero.
The deadlift, I've won this competition, won that competition. At some point you've got to go, that's enough, get healthy. You've got to. So yeah, keep that.
Yeah, but the way you live is still not healthy. Maybe it's better, slightly.
It's good for now, but just keep that in your mind. At some point you've got to rein it back. So what other PBs you got?
Anyway, I do have a tiny bit of respect for Eddie Hall now after hearing him say that, because he's actually warning the Tuna guy. I don't think that he really gets it. It sounds like he's talking to a wall, but still, seeing as Eddie is a hero for him, maybe something is going to click for him eventually.
So 400 kilo deadlift, what about bench press?
250.
250, that's good. Strong.
It's touch and go, but
Yeah, it's
did
good.
240 with pulse.
Yeah, it's good.
When I was 21. Don't push PBs right now. It's stressful.
It is. I know. You have to tell.
Your whole life is stressful. It's just pure stress 24/7 basically for your body. Even when you're sleeping, it's stressful.
I mean, it's hard. Okay, we've got 500 gram of meat.
Wow.
Done light on the carbs than I would have done. So we've done 500 gram of pasta, about 250 gram of vegetable.
Could have just eaten some fruits instead of pasta. Pasta is slave food. It's grain sludge. You're literally eating seed sludge. It's just moronic to do that.
Balls, and then a handful of cheese.
I'm allergic to vegetables.
Cheese, okay, but what's the point? Wait, what did he say? He's allergic to vegetables?
You're not. There's no such thing.
Actually, technically speaking, everybody on Earth is allergic to vegetables because of the anti-nutrients and toxins in vegetables. Technically, your body will always react allergic to vegetables. By definition, you would consider yourself to be allergic if you would actually get eczema, for example, from them, which a lot of people do. But if you only get some kind of gut discomfort, then you won't call it an allergic reaction, even though by definition it is.
Things allergic to vegetables. Jeez. And then, of course, wash it down with a leaf.
He's right, and I don't know why Eddie Hall is pushing the vegetables if he's the one. Maybe he didn't prepare the meal, maybe his family did, whatever. I don't know where they are. At his house, right? So probably the wife. There's no need to eat vegetables whatsoever. Nobody ever used to eat vegetables up until a few decades ago. Wow.
Yeah. Does your wife cook this, right?
Yeah, wife does all the cooking,
Yeah.
So a big thing in this house is everything's, as much as we can, is organic. All the ribeye, all the meat's organic, the vegetables are organic.
Nice, 500 grams of organic meat. Not that the organic label means very much nowadays, but it's really not such a bad meal. If you would leave out the vegetables and the noodles, then it would be a good freaking meal, yeah.
One of the best places on planet Earth is Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Mainly the food. They grow their own cattle, so everything's in-source, so the meat is so good. And they've got the art of barbecuing.
True, the meat is good in Texas.
Long stem broccoli.
I drink broccoli powder as supplement.
Just as good.
Broccoli is a flower, man. My God. What is wrong with these guys, with the vegetables?
Thanks for the food. Thank you.
Thank you. How long you been doing YouTube?
Like 3 years.
Okay, it's a long time.
I love creating content, and it gives me opportunity to meet guys like you.
Yeah. You're a nice guy as well.
Thank you, man.
So that's why we're here, you know. Just being nice gets you a long way.
Have you ever challenged yourself in food?
Well, I did a TV series called Ed Eats America. I went all around America doing eating challenges. One of the hardest ones I've ever done was 10 pounds of pancakes.
Wow.
It was fucking unreal.
Oh, yeah.
I did 2 pounds and my stomach just blew up.
I was about to say, yeah, pancakes, dough, grains are gonna make your stomach blow up. The bloating happens because of the anti-nutrients and toxins in the seeds. Humans are not supposed to eat seeds. Pancakes are seed sludge.
It's so big.
You want to hear mine? Me and my friend ate a whole lamb.
A lamb?
A lamb. Yeah.
How many kilos? Like
18.
fucking hell. That's nuts. That's fucking nuts.
We should do this together.
No, I'm okay.
It would be cool if they would slaughter the lamb and eat it raw. That would actually be good content.
I always feel this need to sit down. 3 sets.
Oh my god, man, that's a really bad sign. They are really pushing for a heart attack, especially the Tuna guy. Oh my god. At least he seems to eat a lot of meat, which may be able to prevent it, but if he's gonna continue eating pasta, bread and all of that, and vegetable oils also, he's going to develop atherosclerosis. A stroke or a heart attack is actually pretty likely then even.
In between sets, I was the same, man. Do a set, 10 minutes.
Let's go. Easy.
Oh my god, man, this is just so absolutely anti-masculine. It's just exactly what men would never do. It's just sad. It's just pure slavery. It's when men are not allowed to or are brainwashed not to do what they naturally want to do. Then they end up going into a gym pulling metal.
Easy.
So this is a problem we have as big guys, is every single machine we can't fit enough weight on.
Yeah.
Go on, Tuna, smash it.
Oh my god. It's very clear that he hates himself so much. I wonder why. Some kind of trauma as a child? He said that his mother cooks for him. Is the father gone? Maybe. Something like that. Why would you destroy yourself this severely? It's very severe self-hate.
Good. Nice.
It's also, of course, because of the way he looks like. That's also clear. He's very insecure.
Nice. So we can make more room for one more plate.
Is there a space?
Yeah, if you interlock them, see that? That's art in the gym wheel. Art.
Let's go. Yeah, easy. Yep.
He cannot even make a full range motion. Kind of reminds me of Liver King, how he tried to use a bow and shoot an arrow. He couldn't even pull it because their bodies are just so severely deformed. Wow.
Solid, man.
Nice.
There's a coconut flavor in the rice.
Are you going to drink cranberry juice?
The thing is that if these guys weren't so severely obese and they would actually eat natural food, imagine them eating liver, even raw muscle meat, drinking blood. That would be very costly, but it's doable. Eddie Hall could do it. He has enough money for it. He could easily have fresh blood every day. Easily. It's not even a problem, actually. You don't need to have that much money to do it. And even raw milk would be a lot better. They wouldn't look so almost disfigured, for sure deformed. they would have way better looking bodies. They wouldn't be all red in the face. Then this kind of a lifestyle would be even somewhat doable. But both of them just look, it's just really disgusting to look at them.
More at home now?
I'm not going to drink cranberry juice or cranberry anything for like a month. But then cranberry juice was really overkill, right? You don't drink that much.
I used to.
Really? That much?
Yeah.
5-6 liters a day? Oh.
No problem.
Sorry.
Fucking hell. Some fucking pressure there.
Oh my god, man. He's really a pig.
Wow. Not the milk. Must be some ducks next door or something.
You were trolling everyone with farts. Now it's Judgment Day.
It's the beans, the fiber, it's the plants. You only have gas when you eat indigestible food. Again, if he would be eating what humans are naturally supposed to eat, he wouldn't look as bad. He wouldn't have all of the acne or whatever is wrong with his face. He wouldn't look so disgustingly kind of... It's hard to describe his body. There's just something really off about him. Yeah, and he wouldn't have all of the gas, he wouldn't smell. It's horrible what he's doing to himself.
Wow, we are all good now.
So plus 1,500, 14,950.
Almost 15,000 calories? On paper, sure, but realistically, seeing as the food was cooked, they consumed a lot of plants with nutrients which are for sure not bioavailable. They got maybe around 10,000 maximum. That would be the maximum. Realistically, more so 8,000, 9,000.
Eat calories. You see that? Good day, man.
It was a hell of a day.
How do you feel?
Good day, man. Yeah, just took some weeks of my life, most likely. Yeah, cool. And just every day like that. And then you die decades before you're supposed to.
Full of cranberry juice and cheesecake and rice and everything. Really, really thank you for all of the preparation, by the way.
No, you're welcome.
There was a lot of food.
Oh, fuck.
Wow, my stomach is full of...
Yeah, I bet that women really love this video. It's just... Imagine a girl around his age, 24, watching this. He's basically the opposite of an attractive male.
Of everything, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good. Good job, man. You did pretty good.
Really thank you for everything today.
You're welcome, man. It's been a pleasure.
It's really an honor to know you.
Pleasure to have you around as well.
Guys, this video is now over. If you like the video, please like... Please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels. My channel, Eddie's channel. Please subscribe. We really work hard for these videos. Take care, guys. Kendinize iyi bakın.
Kendinize bakın. Kendinize bakın.
Ah,
Pleasure, man. Real pleasure having you.
my pleasure, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You can tell that the Tuna guy has a lot of actual respect for Eddie Hall. He truly looks up to him. My favorite part of the video was when Eddie Hall tried to explain to him that this kind of a lifestyle is going to take years of your life. In his case, it would be decades. He wouldn't live very long if he would do this for 10 more years, if he would even see 10 more years. Eddie Hall seems to have learned from it somewhat, but he still eats a lot of food, he still trains, he just doesn't do it as severely anymore. But both of them don't look like men whatsoever. They basically more or less look like the opposite of man. Really, if I would think of a so-called opposite of a man, the furthest away creature I would think of when it comes to man, it would be pretty much them. They just don't even resemble men. They fart, they smell, they are obese. They have really strange, disgusting kind of bodies. Really, really bad. it really mostly reminded me of obese women. Really, their bodies are not very different. Actually, very much closer. Actually, their bodies are very much closer to a woman's body when you think about it. When you look at men, the way tribal men look like actual natural men, yeah, actually, yeah. They look like modern women. It's interesting. As I said, both of them obviously had some kind of trauma, probably in their childhood, or who knows, can happen anytime, because there's no way that you would destroy yourself this severely. This is very severe self-destruction and self-hate. It's too bad that Eddie Hall influenced people like him. It's possible that the Tuna guy would have never even done this if it wasn't for people like Eddie Hall. And actually, it was possibly only him who influenced him, and then Tuna is going to influence other people. It's just a cycle of self-destruction. They just pull everybody, and any guy out there, kid, who experienced some kind of trauma, is depressed, doesn't know what to do in their life, is going to go down the same road. Horrible, really, really horrible influence on humanity. Thanks for watching.